day 16. Yeah, today was probably the most progress I made in a day, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to word it. Also, the episode before, it cut off because my phone ran out of storage. Hopefully it doesn't happen this time. I was saying thank you to my fans for listening to my music, and it cut off, so yeah. Okay, so day 16. So it was another day of recording vocals. I didn't work today, so it was very productive. Woke up at a good time, preparing my vocals, preparing my voice, stuff like that. When I record my vocals, I have to drink so much water just because of how I want my voice to sound, and my throat, and I have to make a honey and lemon stuff concoction, whatever. And then I had 6 throat sweets, but yeah, it's all good. Maybe I'll have to do a few finishing little touches on some of the vocal segments. Some of them come tomorrow. I might not be too happy with, so I'll just redo them, but for the most part it's all done, bar 10 words or whatever. But I might listen to it tomorrow and it'll be fine, because I'm listening to it now and it seems fine. So if I wake up tomorrow and I'm hearing it and I think it's all good, then it's just straight producing, mixing, mastering, and yeah, this song will be done at the end of this week, which is really cool. I'm super grateful for that. But yeah, I'll talk more about how I've grown through this song, and yeah, I'll talk more about that another time, because I do think I have learned a lot from this song. So yeah, I get really frustrated about recording. I really did lose my temper today when recording vocals. I just got really angry. But yeah, it's really weird. Well, it's not that weird, because I think my temper's not the greatest, and I do get frustrated at myself a lot. I do have a lot of negative self-talk. Say if I don't do it right for the 3rd time, even though it's the 3rd time, I just say out loud oh, you're so stupid, or you're useless, stuff like that. So, and that kind of just all builds up to yeah. So yeah, I did it's weird because today should be a day of kind of celebration in terms of progression. You did really well, but I just got really angry at myself, and I didn't really feel any sense of accomplishment, because I know what can happen. I know that there can be an issue. I know that during the production end of things, I might have to retake other recording parts. Usually when people finish recording, there's a sense of relief. It's oh, it's done. But because I've been recording and producing music for so long, I'm kind of expecting something wrong to happen. So to not get my hopes up, I'm just okay, when the song's actually done, that's when I'll be this song's done, we can chill out. But not chill out, but you can breathe, kind of thing. Because again, I've got to do this 10 more times, or how many other more times? 10, 11, 12. But yeah, so yeah, I got really angry with myself. I do feel kind of, I don't know how to describe how I feel at the moment. I think I touched on it yesterday. I'm just very dismissive of how I feel. I guess I'm just very yeah, I guess I'm just kind of dismissing all feelings that I have towards anything. No matter, like, say if I'm like, I don't know, I really don't know how to describe it. I'm just so like focused on getting this album done, where I'm like happy, sad, angry, lonely, upset. It doesn't really make a difference to what I'm going to be doing, and I don't. It's not healthy. I'm not going to say it is, but I don't believe in balance, or I don't believe in the sense of balance in terms of workload, especially when you're doing something that's all you and everything is you. I think if you have, I don't know, that's just me. I know people can have different opinions, but I just think you have to give it your all, and you have to give it all you've got. And yeah, you can take occasional points of rest here and there, like I do as well. But I don't agree with balance. I think you should just all in on everything in your life, and all in on what you want to achieve in your life. Because one day you might die, or one day you will die, but you could. The thing is, you can use that argument both ways. You could easily go you're gonna die one day. Relax for a day. You know what I mean? So that argument doesn't necessarily support me in every single way, because you could flip it the other way, like I just mentioned. But for the time being, I'm all good. Don't know. I have been very moody recently, or down recently. But I've just been so stressed about this song, and yeah, like my parents are worrying, like they're like, "Oh, what's the matter?" and stuff like that. But it's fine. It's all good. It's all good, man. But yeah, it is weird because when I'm not doing music, I feel kind of lost. I touched on that in Diary Entry 3. Will I distract myself? What's the lyric? Do I distract myself to avoid my inner voice? When I've achieved everything, will I just be an empty void? And that empty, like, it kind of does how that is kind of how I feel when I'm not making music or recording music. I'm just like, what do I do? What am I doing with my life? It just feels like that is who I am. It's okay. Very thankful that I'm able to acknowledge that that is my purpose. That is what I wanted to do. A lot of people go their whole life without knowing what they wanted to do. So there is that. I'm grateful that I found that. But I wish I knew how to explain what my state of mind is the past 3 or 4 months. It's very just like dismissive and very, I wouldn't say, not ignorant is not the word, but it is that sense of, it's not really ignorance because I'm aware of what I'm doing because I'm talking about it. Ignorance would mean, not necessarily, I don't know. It's very dismissive how I'm feeling because, again, noticing the thoughts or dismissing the thoughts doesn't make a difference to what I'm doing. So it's best to just, I guess, dismiss them. So yeah. When I finish this album, there's, in an ideal world, I'd like to think I would go traveling or take time off, and like that's kind of the ideal pathway, like you've worked very hard, take some time to kind of find yourself, whatever that means. I never understand that term, but I like to think I do. Like, I like to think I understand what people are trying to get at by that phrasing. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see. But yeah. Very important day today. A lot of work in the right direction, a lot of progress made in the right direction towards this song. And yeah, producing tomorrow, doing the finishing touches on vocals. Yeah. Going to see Dijon tomorrow with my friend, which will be really fun. I love Dijon. He's great. And yeah, I'll talk about the concert tomorrow. And yeah, feels weird. Like I should be happier that like the vocals are done and like the whole recording's done and you know the songs are done, but it's just I just need to be more present. But I feel like I'm just kind of yeah. I feel like in a lot of senses I do like disassociate. Like, do you know when you like speak, you're having a conversation with someone, but it doesn't feel like you're controlling the conversation, but your words are coming out of your mouth, but it doesn't feel like it's you. It feels like you're like a third person in the conversation. It feels like you're like there, but you're controlling the words, but it just feels like you're not. Yeah, been getting that a lot recently. Who knows why? But yeah,